First of all, the number of member of parliament who is female and young generation is becoming more and more in the Thai parliament, especially that we have the general election in 2019. We see that the number of young MPs have gone up so much more. We have at least 28% of the women MP coming in the parliament. And more than 25% of them are the young people who got the seats in the parliament. And we also have the upcoming general election next year, 2023. We are hoping that there will be more young and women participate in the political campaign and also running for the general election. We see a good sign from that as well, because a lot of Thai political parties, they tend and they are very eager to have more women participate in their political campaign. And so we see the trend that women will be more in the election. And also in Thailand, we see the trend that younger generations are more participative in political issues, especially now that they have social media, and also the member of parliaments themselves, they use those platforms to communicate with not just their constituents people, but then they also communicate through those platforms to reach out to the younger generation who usually consume news from there. So we get a pretty good feedback from that as well. And that makes the younger generation, the younger people, to have more interest in the Thai politics. And we're hopeful that the next election, the new generation, the youngster, the first voter will come out and participate in the election more. For me, myself, I do not feel the threat from like medias or my colleagues as much as I cannot speak for myself, but maybe back in the days, there are some barriers for women to come into the parliament. And of course, we do not support harassment. We do not support discrimination. But it's very fortunate for Thailand because our culture, our society are very open to all the genders. We accept LGBTQ as who they are. We have a very open space for them. And as for women, we see the number that they come into the parliament more and more, and many parties welcome them. So it's a very good opportunity for us to be in the politics, and it's up to us to prove themselves, to prove to the people that women can also participate, can be a good politician, can be a good legislator. And hopefully it will be even more open to all groups of people. We already have LGBTQ representation in the parliament. We have disabled people. We have many young people representing their generations. But we also do not disband the senior members. They are very knowledgeable and also very useful to the parliament. But also for young people, we also represent what is ahead of us, the future, the society that we want to create. So the time is now, actually, that the young people should come in and brainstorm and put in the efforts to create the better future that we want our society to become. And I support women to come into politics and show what you've got, and show your thoughts, and tell people that women can become anything with or despite all the barriers. You know, we break the tradition to make it possible for everybody. Well, it's the political party who give the space to accept the younger generation. That's how I started with the party. And, you know, when times changes, there was the opportunity that, you know, they would want to send a younger people to represent the party. That's how I started. And, you know, every day is a challenge. A lot of work has to be done. I also need to prove my point. I also have to go along as you know, the expectation is also very high, and it's gonna be an interesting years ahead because the next election is coming next year, and hopefully all the past effort that I have done in the past 4 years would represent next election.